Had to do a part 2. Scrapping of this. Oh my god, I'm beat up from this sinus cold thing. The flat screen, the Sony 2005 flat screen, and amazing amount of boards out of it. Though I tell you, this is kind of a mystery. But before I get into that, let me just show you the boards. I'm gonna swivel switches. Okay, so I just threw it on this mat on the ground. So there's the kill. The bucket's just wire, some ferrites. I gotta take off of that and clip the ends, make it all look pretty and nice. You get some ribbon cable, a plethora. Been using that word too much today, of lenses, and I don't know. I don't know what to do. That'll just be fun time, family fun time with those. This, same thing. I'll fiddle with it. I'll take it apart, see what's in it. Maybe that board is something. We'll see. Aluminum bands galore. This thing must have been pretty loud. Okay, and then your boards. Down there, you got your lower end, your basic power board. But I'll depopulate it for copper, aluminum, or whatever else I can finagle out of it. And then I kind of assembled these in semi-order, the rest of them. This is also another power board. Cool looking though, with the copper. But yeah, look at all this. I mean, holy boards. But I got to jump ahead of myself. So a bunch of these little ones, like I said, the switch is there. So they might be silver, a little bit of silver in each. This, not really much of anything on it. Not really much of anything. So that'll just go in scrap boards. This, I think there's an MLCC there. Gold connectors. Actually, there's gold connectors in this one too. And that's it. This. Boom. Nothing. You got one teeny, eeny, beeny IC chip. All right. This, I would think is going to be a low to mid-grade peripheral. It's got one IC chip. Couple other, but nothing great. This, I don't know. I mean, it's got one big flattish pack, crystal oscillator, but a lot of metal junk. So that devalues the boards if you're going to try to sell them, that is. When I say a lot of this, by the way, I'm talking about like if you're just trying to sell them without depopulating them and going for gold recovery yourself. There are places that will buy these. The most well-known is, of course, Board Sort. And for boards like this, currently December, I think it's 50 cents a pound. So it doesn't really make sense to ship these. If you live near Board Sort, which is, I think it's like Michigan, then maybe that would make sense if you could just jump in a car and drive a bunch of those over. But it's kind of fun depopulating those boards anyways. It gives you something to do instead of washing your brain with TV. So, those two. So on these, which are going to be your lower grade peripheral boards, you're talking only, what is it? Low grade peripheral board, I think, is also 50 cents. Right? Mid-grade, is it mid-grade? That's $2.60, $2.50, $2.60 a pound. Still doesn't really make a lot of sense to ship. So you're better off just depopulating that. But, you grab that flat pack for your gold recovery. Grab the, a lot of this, like the coax connector. It's probably brass. I said bronze in another video. I meant brass, but they're kind of the same thing. One's copper and zinc, one's copper and tin. All right, in here too. I'm going to pull those metal skirts, I want to call them. Let's separate the areas probably from RF interference. Uh, and then the board will look better. And then maybe even pull this stuff out of here. This could go for high grade peripheral. And that you're talking is, I think, $5.25 a pound. That might be worth sending. Uh, and not sure on that. Got to pull that aluminum heatsink. And here, that's a cool card, by the way. Heavy duty looking gold, but I found nothing attached to it. I had to take all sorts of everything apart to get to it, and I thought something was connected because there was heat sinks and everything, and there was nothing connected to it. Even though the heat sink was sitting there like it was connected to something. I'm still perplexed. I'm wondering if somebody grabbed it somehow out of there, but it wasn't that easy to get to. So, or I dropped it. So I would think that's where you would find the I want to say the DLP processor, but there was nothing, and it may never have been populated with anything. So it had, yeah, oh whatever, dual heatsink. So okay, anyways, this board, I think this could go as high grade peripheral, and now to the final two boards. These ones were good. That's a gold cornered BGA, and it is busy. I mean, it's only got one chip beside it, but I mean, it's busy with other things and no real heavy items to devalue it. Lots of chips there too. So that's going to be high grade peripheral. And here, I'm like on my knees. All right, here, so you've got two flat packs. Well, yeah, you do. You've got two flat packs, three flat packs, and two gold edged. BGAs. Good God. So, yeah, your gold edged BGA, those two, and then you've got your flat packs. 1, 2. Oh no, 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, 4. This one still has that. So that's going to go as a high grade peripheral board. Look at that, even more on that side. These are fairly light aluminum capacitors that are not doing much in the way of like encumbering or adding weight. So yeah, that's pretty good. So potentially 3 boards right off. And I don't know about that. It's small anyways. I will probably, or maybe even 4. Like this gold finger board. I don't know what you'd call this. I'll probably try to go for gold recovery myself on that. So that's nothing there. That's what you get from. Getting old. That's what you get from a Sony 2005. There's your front, actually. And your Fresnel lens. So you could potentially sell this thing on eBay, supposedly. Speakers. I'll just throw those into my speaker pile. I think they may have gotten rained on, so I'm going to devalue them. This will be a hood for, chemistry hood. And, yeah, well, thank you for joining me during another wonderful time of stripping for gold. Click subscribe or like or both would be really nice. And from Andy to the world, thank you for watching. Any questions, comments, put it at the bottom. I'll try to answer. Over and out. Thank you.